Hey, how's it going, guys? ZedEye here. So today I wanted to discuss regarding of Saints Row, the rebooted version, of course, coming in 2022, and now why it's also receiving so much backlash. The main issue with this is actually because a lot of people did not like what they have seen from this game. And a lot of questions have been risen like, where is Saints Row that we all know and love? A lot of people are going to be very upset, and they are obviously. Like from the official side of Saints Row on YouTube, if you do take a look at the video, currently it's already more than half a million, I apologize, of viewership. But it's receiving far more dislikes than likes, in around about like 22,000 dislikes. Well, that's recording of the video, of this commentary. And so basically, this already kind of raises the question, like, will, for example, Volition be wanting to actually make some kind of changes? And they have even doubled down on Twitter saying now, no, they're not going to make any certain changes just because some fans actually want to see this game coming into fruition, as such as the Saints Row 1 or Saints Row 2, because this is what the main issue is about. A lot of people that were in love, right, for example, that Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2 had to offer, people wanted to see that more than anything. But now, since there's completely brand new cast, new place, new location, and a whole lot of things has been changed compared to what we all know, and of course love Saints Row, right? A lot of people already see this as just a big step back, right? Because like after Saints Row, very big departure from Saints Row 1 and 2, going to a little bit more crazy with Saints Row 3, and so goes for the remaster version of that. And then Saints Row 4 going full on bonkers. Saints Row Get Out of Hell is same thing with full on bonkers, I mean. And you know, kind of raises the question, why can't Volition be going back to the gangs route, right? More boots on the ground sort of thing, right? More like Saints Row 2 to be more exact. And personally, for myself, I'm talking about, I like where this is going because I never really got to play Saints Row 1 or Saints Row 2, so I don't have this memory of like nostalgia that I want something that I had a fantastic feeling to come back once again, because this is just not a viable choice. And because time moves on, you gotta guys move on too, right? Again, Volition are never gonna be coming back to what we or I should say a lot of fans are wanting to see from Saints Row, like such as the Saints Row 1 and 2. Saints Row 3, 4 went on from bonkers. Saints Row 3 still was more boots on the ground, but I feel like what they are trying to do in here with the Saints Row rebooted version, I think it's more Saints Row 3. Now, a lot of people are still going to be very upset because again, Johnny is not here, a lot of main casts are not here. But, you know, after, like, since I don't have this kind of a connection or a tie-in towards these characters, I never really was always so involved with these characters, right? Johnny, to me, he was just a badass character, just nothing else. And I can't say as if I'm a big Saints Row fan. I'm a big Saints Row fan from going Saints Row 3 and onwards, but not Saints Row 1 or 2. Like I said, I never had a chance or an opportunity to play Saints Row 1 or 2. Because currently, if you tell me, well, go ahead and play Saints Row 1 or 2, you'll see how bigger or how better or how different it is. I'm not gonna do that. They're very outdated games, and I'm not willing to do that. Saints Row 3 is the game that I was invested, and that was the game that got me into Saints Row in general. So seeing more of what I love, this is the reboot, I'm definitely on board, right? Saints Row Reboot is in the definition of the title. Saints Row is rebooted. You can't expect to see same thing coming back, right? I'm not specifically talking about gameplay, but I'm talking about characters. Johnny isn't here, a lot of other characters are not here. Hell, you know what? There still is a possibility that behind the back scenes or somewhere, or maybe some kind of a little bit of a shout out that they will make in this game, that Johnny and main cast is going to be here. Maybe Sean D, we don't know, of course. Right? So basically, you can't say exactly that they're definitely not here. Now I understand a lot of people are saying like, oh, we want the traditional, normal, original Saints Row back. No, guys, this doesn't seem like it's ever going to be the case. Now, getting upset because of this, I think it's just I think it's stupid, right? It's just my opinion. I understand a lot of people want this to make an appearance, Saints Row 1 and 2 style. Personally, for myself, I'm very glad and happy with this. Now, a lot of people, and I've gotten a few comments about that too, saying like, well, the gameplay looks trash or bad in general. Again, what can you make out of the gameplay from like 20 seconds clip? Now, I do know there's some people got an opportunity to see a proper full gameplay, and a lot of people said like they were surprised that they didn't reveal or showcase the gameplay first, because the gameplay was very, very good. Now, even if that's the case, and after I've been, looking through and checking out the breakdown and seeing the pure gameplay of Saints Row, the reboot, of course, it looks good. I don't know what else I can say. I like what I've seen. I'm not gonna bash on this game, and I'm very glad that this Saints Row game is getting rebooted, and I'm very glad that it's going with this direction. I never wanted Saints Row going into the old era of gangsters and stuff like this. Again, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say as if I never truly wanted this, because if it would have went that direction, if that would have went that direction with the Saints Row 1 and 2, I think I still would have been fine, because like I said already, I don't have this personal connection with Saints Row 1 or 2. So seeing this, a rebooted version of Saints Row, I'm glad, because Saints Row 3 was the game that got me into Saints Row in general. And now I'm seeing more of the same of Saints Row 3. Hell to the yes. I'm sure there's another thing I'm looking through, like a lot of people saying, well, the engine looks awful. What the, like Saints Row 3 and 4, did they look awesome as well? Look, I'm not saying that graphically they need to look amazing. I'm not looking for realism from Saints Row game, at least from what I want from the Saints Row game, right? I want the gameplay to be good. I want the story to be entertaining. I'm not saying it needs to be perfect. I want there's to be a replayability value. I want it to be having a fun factor all the time, and I want to go and put in my time into this game, and I want to enjoy it. That's all I'm looking for from this Saints Row Rebooted. Again, it's Reboot. Don't expect the same thing to be coming back. A lot of people were expecting, I don't know, Saints Row 2.5 or something. Like, that's not a viable choice. We already moved on from that era. You gotta move on and you gotta look at new things. Now again, I'm sure a lot of people say, well, this is Saints Row. It needs to stay Saints Row. It can't go over a new direction. Again, this is a reboot. They can do whatever the fuck they want. It's a reboot. Definition is in the title. There you go. Anyway, I don't know, that perhaps I made some people mad, but guys, that's all I got. I'm looking forward to this. I cannot wait to see the proper full-on raw gameplay. That's all that matters to me. My thoughts may change when I see proper raw gameplay of this game. And if they do, I will make sure to update, and by making yet another video, and perhaps if you want you can check it out and see if my mind has been changed of what I've seen from the raw proper gameplay of this game, because like snippets of cuts in from the raw gameplay, that doesn't do anything for me. I want to see a proper raw gameplay up to like minimum of, I don't know, 4 minutes, let's say. That's all I want. I want to see proper raw gameplay, and if I do and I like it, I'll make sure to say it. If I don't like it, I also will make sure to be honest about it and open-minded, and I want to be truthful and just to be sure that here, I think this looks like crap, and I'll make sure to say it, right? Like I said before, for example, before the release of Bleeding Edge, I made videos saying Bleeding Edge is an Overwatch wannabe trash. People were so upset with me. They hated what I had to say about this. And the game came out, look how that turned out to be. The game was completely abandoned. I was right. But of course, I can be wrong about a lot of other things as well. Like I said, before the release of the game, I like to be truthful. I want to be honest, and I want to express my feelings of what I thought from that game. And if I was wrong, I'll admit it. I was wrong. If I'm correct, hell, I'm gonna fucking boast about it. That's for sure. Alright guys, I feel like I already quite made a few of you mad at least. But anyway, that's all I wanted to have a general discussion about from my heart. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe. See you guys all and have a wonderful day.